Hey Rob, Aaron here. So just thought I'd make you this little video because it's easier than me writing it all down basically, and not only that, my spelling's crap, so you probably won't be able to read it either. So basically I've been looking over some stuff for your online plan today, some of the information you gave me the other day, which is very in-depth and very good actually, so thank you very much for that. So there's several different things we can do with this. It just depends on how in-depth you want to go with it and how much help you're actually going to need. Now, I can do as little as write you some workouts, write you some nutrition stuff, send it over, and that'll be that. Or I can do that along with a weekly Skype call, a weekly video call like this, just so we can have a chat and see how you're getting on. Or we can do that twice weekly. It all comes down to your motivation. I don't know if you are quite a motivated person. Once you get your teeth sunk into something, do you generally tend to get it done? Or do you find you will need a little bit more of a push in that direction? Obviously there will be frequency in change of workouts as well, because that will all come into play. So depending on how far in depth you want to go with this, I can do you one workout a week, one workout every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, whatever. So again, it depends on how fresh you like to keep things. Some people like to keep it the same thing and work all the way through and stick with it, and other people like to keep it fresh and new and just see how they go from there. So I'm happy to do any of them options, but what I thought I'd do is put it over to yourself, because I don't know how you train, I don't know how the way you prefer to train, and because these plans are specific to you as an individual, I need as much information from you as possible. Obviously you've given me a lot already, but these last few little bits will really be able to tie it down for me as in regards to what I need to do specifically for you. Now in regards to the training side of it, even if we do one workout a week, it will mainly be looking at endurance, because obviously the task you're taking on is no small task, as I'm sure you're aware, and obviously it will be a lot more about endurance. So we'll be looking at more reps and less weight, for example. So I might get you doing, I'm not necessarily going to make you do this, but it might be like 50 squats rather than 10, if you know what I mean. Or it might be do squats for 4 minutes rather than 2, because we're looking at an endurance element. We're looking at getting your lactic acid threshold built up. Okay, so what that means is when your muscles have got to their maximum workload, they're full of lactic acid. But if you can train almost in that part of your threshold, so if you can train just before you get to that lactic acid point, that build up, then what you'll do is you'll increase your threshold for it, which means you can go harder for longer. Okay, so all the training is going to be looked and linked around that. In regards to nutrition, we'll really look at making sure you're eating the right foods to recover properly, so high protein, and making sure we're getting plenty of carbs in there on workout days and stuff like that to aid in recovery as well, and also making sure we're eating the right sort of fats and stuff like that. But that's stuff we can go over and stuff like that. So basically what I need from yourself is I need to know how often you'll want the workouts changing, and all them other bits and bobs that we've discussed as well. Okay, so it just comes down to how much motivation you need as an individual. Some people are highly motivated but just need a little bit of a nudge, and some people really need someone to come and give them a kick up the backside. So it's entirely up to you, mate. I'll let you get back to me, let me know ASAP, and I'll try and get some prices and stuff put together for you for the end of the week, so Friday at the latest. But yeah, look forward to hearing from you, mate. Take it easy.